Okay, last one that we have for you guys tonight is Teddy Shoebat. You might wonder who this guy is. He's the son of Walid Shoebat, which is not really saying much if you don't know who all these right-wing people are. But this is the guy that says, people should be put to death for practicing yoga. This guy. Yeah, you're muted again, Felicia. That's an episode name. You're muted again, Felicia. No, I would never do that. Anyway, Teddy Shoebat, here we go.
So, I must say, God bless Donald Trump, and may God guide him to do righteousness. May God guide him to do righteousness. I'm serious.
Okay. May God guide him to do the things that I want him to do because I am my own God.
I'm just not okay. I'm not okay.
Can they not hear it in themselves when they're like, God has chosen him to do this thing that I agree with? Like, yeah, because you agree with it. That's exactly what God does every time. My God's the God of tits and wine. I drink and know things. Tyrion Lannister is the three of us.
Seriously, we all have different skills. Those skills are knowing things and talking for a long time and drinking.
I honestly wish I didn't have to follow the politics that we live in. But the thing is, I've done it as long as I've paid attention, fucking since Reagan's days and stuff like that. I mean, when Clinton was around, I was following politics because it denotes so much of what culture you live in.
So important. Mm-hmm. It's so important. And I know important. People are
it's just fucking fascinating too.
Yeah. What we do as a collective whole. Anyway, Teddy, let's see what he has to finish with.
And may God use him to get rid of abortion and to get rid of this disgusting homosexual agenda, to uproot abortion and homosexual agenda from this country, to purge this nation of this evil.
Did you guys get your newest updated copy of the homosexual agenda? I mean, I'm missing the latest release notes. I don't think it's coming out yet.
The newest homosexual agenda is don't get killed.
Yeah.
How dare they? How dare they?
Don't.
You don't have the right to exist in my America. Yeah. Well, How dare you?
There was a little expose on, water-based lubricants, but that was
which are awesome. Astroglide's fucking great.
Water-based lubricants, safe for most sex toys.
Yeah, especially the STU version of the Fleshlight. Yes.
Your oil-based can erode the silicone. Just be aware.
Yeah.
So if you're in a pinch, go ahead and use the Vaseline, but make sure you get it all off of there. Otherwise, it's gonna.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard as fuck to wash it off. Just use lotion.
Just don't. Don't use the Vaseline. Just don't. No. You don't want that down there. You don't want that down there.
No, it's got no business being in your business.
I love how we take this anti-gay guy and we're like, butt plugs. Yeah, let's talk about that for a second.
Let's talk about butt plugs. What size do you use?
I can never take
I'm up to a 7.
I can never take the knot. Anyway.
May he enact laws that will put sodomites to death.
No.
May he enact laws that will put abortionists to death.
No.
Amen.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I love how they're always abortionists to death. That they always are blaming the women, right? The entire rhetoric is around blaming women for their sexuality and you should keep your legs shut and all that fucking bullshit.
Hold an aspirin between your knees.
And then when it comes to actual policy, they're the abortionists are totally the ones doing it. Women, oh God, women who don't have access to abortion have actually called clinics asking if they can douche with bleach. That's a thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I wiped with the wrong kind of wet wipe one time and it burned. I can only imagine.
No. Yeah. When women lose access to birth control and
abortion,
safe abortion, they start doing dangerous things.
Women have been known to stab themselves in the uterus and drive themselves to the ER.
Yeah. There's that one picture. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a picture that made it into a newspaper where it showed a woman dead on the floor after trying to give herself an abortion in a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I can't believe I don't remember what it is. I posted on the Utah Outcast Facebook page.
People don't understand. I'm sorry, men in power, certain men in power don't understand the bodily implications of pregnancy. You know, I've never been pregnant.
I know,
but
God, I mean, have you never watched Dirty Dancing, you asshole?
Okay, I'm gonna get real with you guys here for a second. After we had our first kid, the wife and I had this one amazing night where, like, afterward the next morning we're like, that probably is going to result in a kid. So we got to the point where we're like, okay, well, just because we don't want that to happen, I'm going to go to the pharmacy and get a plan B.
Right. I've done that.
And, you know, fuck, it was expensive, man. First of all, it should not be that goddamn expensive for one pill. You know?
I got 3.
Yeah, this one was just 1. It was like this really heavy fucking dose.
Oh,
anyway,
God, no, it was 3 for the just in case. But yes, it was expensive as fuck.
Yeah, and so we took it, and my wife beat herself up about it because, you know, she's been taught her whole life that the church is, the church tells her, you should feel bad if you're trying to do something like this. And I'm like, look, we're just taking safeguards to make sure, that if something descends, it's not going to find purchase, So
here's where my anxiety came over. It was the side effects, and the side effects are fucking real.
Yeah.
They're intense. They are intense.
But the thing is, something like that is not going to be available if these kind of people get their way. Like, you're not going to have the option to go and be like, wow, let's
I will take the 3 days of crying over absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Over
a lifetime.
a lifetime of responsibility. Like, I've made my choices and I'm happy with them. Like, the reality is that I took plan B when we had a condom mishap with my ex-husband, and it sucked.
Look, when you decide you don't want kids, you don't want kids.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's something we have to realize about women in this is that they hold the burden right now.
Yeah.
And the burden that they hold is very real and severe.
Yeah. I don't know how we got to this portion with fucking Teddy Shoebat, but man, fuck this guy.
Well,
I think that's about how we can end it with is fuck you, Teddy Shoebat.
Yeah,
fuck you, Teddy Shoebat. Fuck you and your anti-abortion bullshit.
Well, it's not even just
abortion isn't a birth control, you piece of shit. Most women who get an abortion don't go and get another abortion. It's not a fucking birth control. It's a fucking desperate measure.
Oh shit! I'm pregnant again. Better go kill babies. Yeah, that's not what happens.
Yeah,
that's not how this works. Most women don't want to even end up pregnant. Like, that's the fucking reality. We don't even want to start down that fucking road because then we have choices to fucking make.
Yeah,
indeed. So
it's and fuck you for saying you want to put people to death. Yeah,
let's go ahead and have a government that mandates putting people to death. We've already got them talking about rounding up the Islamic people. Fuck, man. That was quick. Sure. That was very fucking quick. That was disturbingly quick. Anyway, that's it. We're going to move into our rants, and we'll catch you guys in a second. This is Utah Outcasts.